talking about. Sanaa Lathan, loving basketball. When she's on the court and she's telling herself, you can do it. Go up, go up, go up. All right, to the left. Okay, watch your back, watch your back. You know, stuff like that. So you can use your inside voice for some great things. You can talk yourself into stuff. Talk yourself past some things. You can face your fears and rise. You know, you got to use it the right way. So, but let's talk about those self-defeating thoughts, because we have them. When you start feeling like, oh, I'm never going to make it. I know a lot of women want to be married. I'm never going to get married. Or some guys, I'm never going to find the right one, or whatever it is. When you start hearing those self-defeating thoughts, you got to snatch them. You got to snatch them right up. Because usually, that's when you're so close to that great thing, that progress. Good morning, Buck. Use it. So as soon as you recognize what it is, take the opportunity to cast it down. Take the opportunity to snatch it up. Take the opportunity to change it around. Because the great thing is that you recognize what it is, because they come out of nowhere. And you're like, why am I thinking like this? Why am I feeling like this? Self-defeating thoughts, because we're always battling with our flesh. We're always battling with our successes and our can we do it. We're always battling. So when the thought comes, you have to change it. You have to change it. I was listening to Les Brown this morning, and he said, you have to stand up to yourself inside yourself. Could you imagine that? Stand up to yourself inside yourself. Like that was crazy for me. I just couldn't. I was like, wow, that is serious. Because I've had them. Why would you try to start that business by yourself? You know, you're not going to be as successful as you were before, or, you know, you start thinking all kinds of things. When those self-defeating thoughts come in, you got to snatch them things right up from the root. And then you smile because you recognize why it's coming in. It's just a distraction. It's just a distraction. It's just a suppression. Just doesn't want you to move forward. But just know what it is. Because all it is some thoughts. And you have control over those thoughts. Good morning, Tone. You have control over those thoughts. So use your inside voice. When you hear that inside voice start tripping, snatch it up. Stand up to yourself inside yourself. Tell yourself, I am great. Tell yourself, I can do it. And then do it. Tell yourself, I am intelligent. Tell yourself, I am prosperous. Tell yourself, I am rich. Tell yourself all those great things. Don't let those self-defeating thoughts beat you. Don't leave here not used up. Use everything you got. You have everything you need inside you. God has equipped us. Know that. Know that. What'd you say, sis? Yes. When he said that, I was like, wow. Don't let the punk in you punk you. Don't be punked from some thoughts inside of you that you know aren't real. Good morning, Tevin. Hey, I'm so glad you tuned in. I'm talking about what I'm talking about. It is what it is. Use your inside voice, and then when it comes out, make it loud. Make it loud. I am somebody. I am great. And then be great. I am a conqueror. I push through. I move mountains. I am equipped. I have everything I need within inside of me. Use your inside voice. Use it. And when you have those positive things, you're like, okay, I'm on a good roll. Yeah, okay, it's happening. I see things. Even those small efforts, even those small successes, celebrate them. And then keep it moving on to the next. Celebrate them. Sometimes you have to maximize that moment. That moment comes, you have to maximize it. So when you make a small success, when you accomplish something, yeah, celebrate. Even if it's for a few minutes. And then smile inside. And then let it come out on the outside. But I wanted to really talk about those self-defeating thoughts because they come up and sometimes they pause us. Yeah, I am good merchandise. That's right. If y'all don't know, my god sister, she does Good Merchandise Ministries. Oh my goodness, if you need a word, she has a word for everything. I don't care what you say. I don't care what situation you're in. I call her the uncut Bible teacher because, yes, you might hear a curse word here and there. I don't, every now and again. But she's going to give it to you all. So she is good merchandise. She's being true to herself. Be true to yourself. I'm being true to myself. What'd you say, Tone? When you say something told you to do or not to do something, that's the Holy Spirit that dwells within you. Sadly, many ignore it, yes, and find themselves regretting not following their first mind. Usually your first mind is the right mind. Just like when you learn study habits, they would tell you, you think long, you think wrong. Most of the time you think long, you think wrong because you've allowed all the nonsense to come on, all those self-defeating thoughts. Usually your first mind is the best mind. I like that, Tone. That was good. That was very good. So again, stand up to yourself, inside yourself. Oh yes, she does. She speaks the real word. I like real people more than anything. It's just, a lot of people have a hard time being like honest, straightforward, or true to themselves. We all know, just like Bobby and Whitney, you had to respect them because they were true to themselves. We still love them and all of their stuff because it was them. Their relationship was real to them, and their love was intense and all the drama and the craziness, but we respected them because they were them. The raw, uncut truth of them. So be yourself. And use your inner thoughts, use your inside voice to elevate you. Good morning, Ingrid. Y'all see Ingrid, we have the same name. My middle name is Ingrid. I didn't like our name at first, Ingrid, but I learned to love it. I always tell people I'm Black Irish, Shannon and Ingrid and McDuffie. But what'd you say, sis? Self-defeating thoughts need to be addressed and evicted quickly. When I tell you, you have to do these things immediately because they will fester. You know it. And you'll find yourself, you thinking you're on a good roll, and then one day, all of a sudden, you wake up, not on purpose, you done woke up like an accident with these self-defeating thoughts. So you have to snatch them up. When I say snatch them, I mean snatch them up, put them in a headlock. Get your strong arm. Put them in a headlock, get them under subjection and evict them. Cast them out. Literally cast them out. Change it up. Change it up because it starts up here. Everything. Change your vision. Change what you're seeing. Change inside what you're saying to yourself. You have the gift of choice. So you have the gift to change your words. You have the choice. You have the gift. Stand up to yourself, inside yourself. I heard that this morning from Les Brown. I thought that was a beautiful thing. There's so many times that we don't do that. Sometimes we just really allow life and things to defeat us and pause us. But no, use your inside voice. Use it. You have to tell yourself, I am courageous. And be courageous. Use your courage. These things are serious. This thing is urgent. I see everybody now on Facebook, they're being inspirational because that's what we need to hear. We don't need to hear twerking and seeing twerking all the time or people talking about one another. No, we need some inspiration in our lives. I hear everybody now picking, being inspirational, inspiring or motivating people. Continue with that. That's what we need. Life is hard enough. Good morning, Dion. I hope you had a good morning. I'm talking about using your inside voice. We all have those positive voices. So when you're on a positive roll, just maximize it. When you're having a great season, those seasons you have to do everything you can to maximize. So, you know, those thoughts and those times will change real quick. So maximize it. But when those self-defeating thoughts come, I promise you, you got to snatch them up and change them around. What'd you say, Carrie? You can be so close to the finishing, and that defeating voice, yes, will push you back. If you don't back that voice up or back it down, it will continue forward. It will. We see it. It has happened in our lives. You have to get those thoughts up under subjection, really. You have to get them out of your mind. You have to stand up to yourself, inside yourself, and say no. You have to say, shut up, get out, literally. And sometimes you got to literally talk to yourself. You know, y'all see people on the street talking to themselves. Yeah, sometimes they're doing the right thing. You better get there. I'm literally. And even talking to yourself while you're in the house or in your office, sometimes it just helps to hear it. Okay, so what do I have to do? Okay, why am I thinking this thought? Oh no, oh my God, are you serious? No, I'm about to do all of this. I'm about to get my to-do list done. I'm checking this off, I'm checking that off. No, I'm snatching all of that stuff right up. And what'd you say, Tone? And it is telling you what you can't do or should do when you know what's best for you. Yes, usually when those negative thoughts come, that's usually the time that you're supposed to do some great things. That's usually the time that you're supposed to go take that walk, make that phone call, write that paper. Yeah, you got to change that thing up. And like you said, the Holy Spirit will help you if you allow it. If you are open to having those things being taken care of by the Lord, He will put you in the flow. So again, y'all, use your inside voice. It is a part of the chess game. You use all your moves. You have the gift of choice. Use all your moves. Sometimes it's a pawn and you're 1-2 step, but sometimes it's a queen and you can move about the country. Sometimes it's strategic and you have your knight and you're 1, 2, 3 and over. Whatever your moves are, use them. You have everything you need within you. Never forget that. Don't let your self-thoughts, your self-defeating thoughts pause you. Be great. You know what it is. Shh. It's chess, not checkers. Have a great day. Make it a great day. Use your strong arm. Y'all hear my music? That's Nikki. I always come to win. And let me ask y'all, pray for me because I'm doing something now. I'm back in the business. And those thoughts was trying to come at me. I got them. But keep me lifted up and I will keep you lifted up. I love y'all today like my sister says. Good morning, Ahmad. I'm done now, but thank you. Go back and listen. I was talking about using your inside voice. Using everything you have because you have everything you need. All right, y'all. Make it a great day. The shit's chess, not checkers.